What is going on, everybody? It is Friday. We got a lot of stuff to talk. I don't even know why. Why do I have these headphones? I don't even know why I have these headphones on. I don't even know anymore. It's such a habit. It's such a habit. What is? What did I do? What I didn't give you what? I reminded him. Yes, I'm such a failure. I'm such a failure. Anyway, guys. It's Friday. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. If you guys are new here, my name is Tank. This is the IBC Gang YouTube channel. We talk about everything that's happening in the traditional markets as well as the crypto markets, but the specific interest is always, as always, with the Cosmos ecosystem because we love the Cosmos ecosystem. We're cosmonauts through and through. Are you? Are you a cosmonaut? Ask yourself, are you really a cosmonaut deep down inside here where it matters the most? Right here? Right here? Huh? In here and in here? Are you? Yeah, if you are, hit that little bell notification, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. It really does help us out tremendously, guys. We are trying to go. We can only do that with your guys' support. It's a bear market. You got to help a brother out. Help yourself out. Help everybody else out because the more people that see these videos by you liking and subscribing to these videos, the more exposure the Cosmos ecosystem gets. So that's why I was asking you, are you a cosmonaut through and through? Are you an IBC gang member? Like in here and in here? Huh? Where it matters the most, are you? Hit that little bell notification, like button, and subscribe to the channel if you are. It's not just helping me, it's helping you. More people see these, the more exposure your bag gets. It's a win-win for everybody, guys. Be a good person. Come on. It's the last day of the week. Do something. Do something good. Do something. Come on. Do it. Do it. I'm goofy today, guys. How are you guys all doing today? First and foremost, before I go any further, let me give some love to the chat because you guys are the most important people in the whole wide world. Blow, Bren. I know I failed, Bren. I failed. Why you got to point it out so early in the morning? I failed again. Sunrise Binary Designs. What's up, guys? Ivan, Ryu, Matt Miller, Chad, Opa. What's up, my friends? What's up? Did I say Ryu? What's up, Ryu? What is going on? Bad Fat. What's up, guys? How are you guys all doing today? Let me know in the chat by liking the video. Like the video. Press it. Come on. David Rats. What's up, my friend? We got a really important video today. Really important video today. Nice, warm, second cup of coffee. It's the second. The first cup hits, but like the second cup is the one that, it's the one that gets you. It's the one that gets you. I love it. I love my coffee. Guys, I hope you guys are all doing really, really well. Let's go ahead and just jump all into it because we got a lot of stuff, like I said, to talk about, and we got to do this. We're looking at the Dow Jones on the daily. We're using Market Cipher as our primary oscillator and indicator tool of choice. Right now, we are opening the markets in the green, which is a good sign, my friends. It is a good sign, my friends. We are coming up. If you take a look at Market Cipher A right here, top section of the charts that houses the candlesticks and traditional patterns, you can see that we're doing exactly like we thought we were going to be doing. We're rising up to the occasion and retesting that 200 SMA. Now, please, again, I just want to make this, crystal clear. It's not like we blasted blasted to the moon and price action is what got us. The 200 SMA came down to meet us. It did come down to meet us. So take that into account. But the 200 SMA is now looking like it's wanting to be tested, much like it did in the past. I am hopeful, but at the same time, I'm a realist. The times that it has gotten tested or have come back up to be tested, it did get rejected ultimately. So be prepared for the worst case scenario. Always, right? Always be prepared. Hope for the best, be prepared for the worst, and then it's a-okay. Then you have nobody to blame but yourself if it doesn't go the way you want it to go. Again, you can want things all day long, but the reality is the past 3 times, ever since price action did cut through right here, this is where I actually consider price action truly cut through. Because yes, we did come through it, threaded, but we couldn't hold, came back down. We tried to do it, couldn't hold, tried to do it, couldn't hold. And ultimately, we know where we went from there. We went down to the depths of Hades. But yeah, so we're coming back up right now after ping pong and have a really good run with the Dow Jones, retesting the lines and the sections that we've been showing you guys for quite a while on the charts. And it's really easy, guys. You guys don't have to be fancy dancy with your guys' charting or nothing like that. Again, you just got to be somewhat good and realistic with your TA. And then if you're just a little bit good with your TA, but more realistic, you're absolutely fine. I'd stress more fundamentals than TA anyway, but you guys know I've said that so many times before. All you need to do is go back and look at past rejection points and or support points. in the past for price action. Draw a line out there. You know, sometimes you have to average it, so it's not going to be exact. It's not going to be pretty, but price action never is pretty unless it's going all the way up to 100K. But for the sake of the Dow Jones, we're sticking with the Dow Jones. Let's stick with realistic stuff. It's not going to go to 100K. I'm talking about Bitcoin there. But it's real easy, guys. I've been showing you guys this white line right here, which is it's going to quite well line up with the 200 SMA over the next couple of days, especially once we get through this option expiry today for the crypto markets and also for the traditional markets. They have their own expiry, right? It's a little different. It's a little different there, but very similar at the same time. But anyway, so we're coming up here, guys. Expect volatility. As you guys can see, if you zoom in here, the past day or yesterday, our past day that we just went through, yesterday is the word to use, Tank. Jeez Louise. We did try to climb up to that occasion, got rejected, and we are where we are. Right now, I will say all I care about is these stair-stepping movements. And do you guys know what I'm talking about here with these stair-stepping movements? Let me show you guys what I'm talking about here, okay? It's really, really simple. All I care about really is price action on a day-to-day time frame, making higher movements with the candlesticks. It doesn't necessarily have to do it with the wicks. It's fine, especially when you get to key levels of resistance. You're going to have weird wicks anyway. But all I really care about is the vast majority of the body of the candles. And again, I'm using Heikin-Ashi candles, Japanese candles, right? This candle being low, the next day was higher, right? The next day above that was higher. The next day above that, oops, I have to select that every single time. But you guys get it. The next day above that, higher. Just a smidget higher. Just a smidget higher. This one was lower, but right, ebbs and flows. But then after that, we started making a higher movements every single time after our ebbs and flows. So this actually looks really good. This looks really, really good, guys. And right now, as you can see, we are just at, let me zoom in. We're just above or just at our previous body of the candle. Like this is where the majority of price action topped out. Price action did travel up. That's how wicks work. But the vast majority of price action stayed below this section right here, right? Right now, we're just above it. And it's good that we closed or we opened in the green. So that means we have a good probability, even with options expiring, to keep this trend alive. So that's all I'm looking for. If we start doing something like we did here, where we close beneath the previous candle, can you guys see that with my big? Yeah, where we close beneath the previous candle like we did here, or like we did right here, right? Where price action doesn't stay above, that would tell me that we're going to lead into more volatility, right? Just watch price action throughout the day. If it starts smashing below, you start seeing that wick get bigger and bigger and bigger. That's when you go, okay, time to take profits maybe. I'm not giving you guys financial advice, but that's what I'm watching out for. Today's a critical day for especially the crypto markets and the traditional markets as well, because we have options expiring on the weekly time frame. So yeah, let me go ahead and take a look real quickly at chat. Good morning, Mr. Effer. What's up, Fractal? I see more bears. You see a lot more. Yeah, you see more bears, right? The bears always come out when it's critical. I don't think we'll break lows. We'll go a bit lower, but not that much. I think people are overly bullish. Could be, Blau. Should definitely be. I actually have some of your posts to share as well, if you don't mind. I see more bears. They're saying, yeah, seems fair to have. Seems fear. Yes, fear seems to have disappeared. Yeah, a little bit. Yep. That missed out and are praying we drop. Yeah, that's true. I got you. Fear disappearing on the first relief rally seems familiar, Brad says. Familiar. Chad going to stay. What are you guys talking about? Good morning, Big Boy Crypto. I think I'm caught up here. I don't see any real questions. Skeptical about the drop though. Yeah. A lot of things, like again, a lot of things you got to take into account if you're taking profits, like, whatever. We're just rinsing and repeating. And ultimately, like, I'm participating in this price appreciation, in this volatility right now, but it is with house money. It's from the move that I made prior when I told you guys, all right, I recognize my, I did my triple plus play where I recognized my initial investment, took some profits, and then I had that little extra to participate in this with. So it's kind of like house. I'll just let it go and see what happens, right? It's, whatever. But yeah, that's what I got right now for the Dow. Let me take a look at Market Cipher B. Market Cipher B shows some rounding taking place on the RSIs. some curvature happening, but we are still in the green as far as money flow goes. So doesn't look all too bad. Doesn't look all too bad. We can definitely catch more momentum over this weekend, especially if we close this today, this daily candle in a bullish form. NASDAQ is up 0.85%. So that's good news for us. We are fighting on positions right now, basically right where we were yesterday for the high, for the vast majority of price action. Again, the body of the candle is what I'm talking about. So we need to watch it. You know, I'm being hopeful. I'm being admittingly hopeful, but we need to watch. If this starts cutting back down, get out, abandon ship. Maybe not completely, right? Like leave the musicians, leave the captain on the ship, but like maybe put the kids and children and wife, you know, the people you care about on the lifeboats. You could probably keep your one hand on and like shuffle your kids onto the lifeboat just to see what happens, just to be sure. Just be like, hold on, just wait there for a second. Let's see. But if you guys don't know, I've shared with you guys many times. Today is Friday, so I have to share these sections in the charts for Discord in just a little bit. I will share that. Nothing's really changed. In fact, if you guys saw the charts that I shared on Monday in Discord, it's the same charts. So I haven't moved anything. So look out for these levels below. If we start reversing, same thing. Russell up 0.8%. Yeah, basically looking just as well as everything else. We're fighting for position right here. Coming up to 200 SMA, like I said before, expect volatility and resistance to happen right here. But you know, maybe don't front run the volatility and the bad news bears and the narrative that everybody wants you to believe, because sometimes it's kind of like a self-fulfilled prophecy with these bears, right? Sometimes it's kind of self-fulfilling, but not to say that it's not, but I'm just saying like that's what they want you to think, right? Get out now. It's never going to work out. Never going to happen. The NASDAQ looks pretty close to all-time highs, though. Yeah. It looks like, I mean, about the NASDAQ, let me take this back off again. On the RSIs, it's on this RSI, the regular RSI, super high. But again, and we are coming up to a good level of resistance on the daily time frame. Like, oops, we are coming up to that level. So let's be ready. I'm super ready for the weekend. What's up, Peck? What's up, bees? I'm overheating much like the RSI on most charts. Yeah. Yep. SPX up 0.6%. So same thing basically with all the traditional markets. We're fighting for positions right now. It is still early in the day. Bears are going to do what bears need to do, especially bearish option traders. They're doing what they need to do. So there's still 5 hours and 38 minutes according to SPX. Or actually 5 hours and 28. Is it 28? Why does it do that? That's so weird. There's still, you got to close today is basically. So we still got plenty of time. We just started the day. Gosh, okay, that's it. I'm trying to do this without putting on my glasses all the time, but let's stop kidding myself. I'm old. Okay. I could see it's a different world. The DXY also broke the uptrend. Did it really? DXY. Yeah, I would like to see the DXY come back down to this level ultimately, to be honest with you. 102. That would be really, really nice if it could come back down. Come back down, baby. Come back down to 102. I'd like to actually see it break down below that white line right there, which over the next couple of days, again, if things are working out for crypto like I think, again, that's just my 2 cents. It could be wrong. But if it does, that's going to play out perfectly how the 200 SMA for the DXY is going to come up to this level. Hopefully price action will bring us to here and it will break down further. And then, we'll just carry on. But yeah, that is a good point out. That is definitely a good point out. Bitcoin. All right, let's talk about it, right? Here we go. Here we go. Excuse me. There's a lot of writing on this chart. A lot of writings on this chart. You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do here? Let me fix this a little bit because it is actually annoying me just as much. Like it really is, guys. Let me do this. Boom. Project this out. Boom. So I can take away these. Boom. Boom. And if I do a rectangle, I haven't actually manipulated rectangles before. Can I do that? Will it let me do that? Will it let me? Yeah, I think it will. Let me see this to this. Ah, I did it the wrong way. I did it the wrong way. It's gonna let me do this? Yeah, it is gonna let me do this. Okay, cool. Cool. I think that's. Give it to me. Ugh. I didn't do that perfectly. Whatever. It's good enough for me. Welcome to Tank's Tinkering, brought to you by IBC Gang. But yeah, okay, there you go. I don't know if that's any better. Probably is not any better at all, to be honest with you, but it is what it is, guys. We have this lower level of support, right? Just it's an average. I don't like to make exact lines sometimes, and then this is the average of which was once resistance again. So Bitcoin is in this really, really critical moment. I was saying this yesterday. Bitcoin needs to hang above 23.5 in my humble opinion. It can go all the way down to 23, but realistically to be in a bullish position, we need to stay above 23.5. If you guys did not get to read this yesterday, this breaks it down quite well as far as options go for Bitcoin. As you can see here, this article basically explains this $475 million, which is not a big options expiry, but it is significant, especially at these levels, right? There's 475 million in Bitcoin options set to expire this week, and they go into if bulls are in the better position or if bears are in the better position. The most bearish bets again are below 23,000. So again, you guys can go ahead and read this. I'm not going to do all too much of this read, but it is something to take into account. And then they go into like different options as well. Bulls could pocket 150 million in profit if we stay above certain levels, right? So again, that's kind of what I'm saying. Like we need to stay above certain levels in order for us to do that. If Bitcoin's price remains above 23,000, only 16 million worth of these puts sell options will be available. The difference happens because there is no use in the right to sell Bitcoin at 23,000 if the trade's above that level on expiry. So we need to take a look at that, guys. Go ahead and check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. So again, like, you know, as we are ebbing and flowing, Bitcoin's price is still trying its best to come back up to $24,000. That's bullish, my friends. That's still like we are, forget everything else. We're still, until we're not, I don't want you guys to get like, so like I was saying, like bearish, like all these bears, people saying bearish, we could go lower and all that stuff. Until we show actual signs, I know there's like concerns, that's fine. You can voice those, but like until we show actual signs, the true signs of things that we need to, like if we go below 23, I'm right there with you guys. I'm super right there with you guys all day, every day. If we break certain levels of these lower highs that we're making on the trend upwards, they're with you guys all day long. 100%. I'll change my position and be that guy every day, all day. But I'm just saying, before you front run yourself, maybe sit on your hands a little. Maybe sit on your hands just a little bit. But yeah, so that's what we're doing right now with Bitcoin. It's super. It's a critical level because if we can reclaim 24, we can reclaim 26. If we reclaim 26, we can reclaim 28 to 30. That's major levels. That's major levels, right? That we were at before. And that's also major levels that we were at in the past. Shortly, not a long time, but in the past as well. So again, I'm sorry. I'm looking at wrong. That's major levels that we were at in the past, right? We need to get back there. Let me see here. 24-1 rejection is a sign. It is a sign. It's something to take into account, but we're not far from that. We're like $400 away. That's not a complete rejection just yet. Not for at least, and that also, like in my humble opinion, it depends on your time frame. Like I'm always in the daily, like some people on the 4 hourly and the 1 hourly, maybe. Guys, I'm telling you, this coffee is so good. I wish I made coffee like that every single time. I don't know why. I do not make coffee. I didn't make it. My wife made it. That's why. My wife made that coffee, and that's why it's so good. That's what it is. 30K would be awesome, but there's a lot of things that we have to accomplish before we even get there. So I'm not trying to like shoot you guys to the moon or give you guys super moon boy like opinions and telling you guys not to be bearish or at least concerned or protective. Like you guys know me, like, right? Protect yourself at all times. When you think you figured it out, that's usually when the market says, no, you didn't. So like, again, I definitely recognize that there's some key things that are happening, like signals, right? That I am watching, but I'm just saying, like, maybe don't get overly caught up in your own narrative that you disregard some other things that are out there right now. Like this is major. This is a really bullish thing if we can stay above 23, preferably 23.5. So yeah, that 24-1 rejection, which I admit Blau is there, means nothing. Like really, we're a couple hundred away from that. And we're traveling upwards as we speak right now. So I will say though, he does have some really good posts. Again, guys, if you guys don't follow Blau, please follow Blau on Twitter. Let me share this with you guys real quick. This is some of the stuff that he was posting for you guys earlier to take a look at. Like I always like to get challenged, and I like to always open my mind to the possibilities of other things, because if you don't, then you can get stuck in your own narrative and you get, tunnel vision. That's what I was looking for, the tunnel vision example yesterday. But as you can see, a little Bitcoin US dollar index comparison you guys might find useful. You guys can follow along with this. I always like it when you can see things like this. Visualization is a strong tool. Then he goes into this next tweet that he had here. Bitcoin is constantly trying to break the 24-1K level, but so far it didn't succeed. This is either going to be bearish retest or break soon. Remember, the often resistance or support gets tested, the more likely it will break. So as B was just saying in the charts, it is a sign, but at the same time, if you look at in his own words, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many more times we got to do that? Like how are we looking at it? Is that maybe it's not good because the more this is showing that we ultimately just don't want to, or is that saying that, hey, we actually want to break through this. Eventually, we're going to break through this. It's all about how you're perceiving it, right? Like, could be like it's showing just a denial all the way around. Or it could be showing true effort to be getting past that 24-1. Oh, it's up. It's how you perceive it, right? But in any case, I think that's like follow Blau, guys. It's good no matter how you're looking at it to always consider the opposite side of the coin, right? It's always good. Started buying at 60K, made me really believe in DAC. What are you guys talking about? What? Dollar average cost? Is that what you're saying? DCA? Dollar cost averaging? Sorry. And also, I mean, I'm just going to go back. Let me just say this one more time. Like when you look at the weekly and you zoom out, like this is just a good, I mean, historically, right? Everybody likes to claim these historical and go by past cycles and all that stuff. But then when you say like, oh, the market's different this time, it's like they don't carry over the same conversation when you bring up other things. Like if the market's all the same right now, and then why would I not DCA right here? Why would I not? I get it. Some people, it's so funny because they'll say the same things, like they compare markets and they go, but what if we're right here and then we do this? But we're here. There. Like which one's more important? I have to actually, and I'm not calling anybody out, but I would like to ask that question. Which one is more important for validation? And when you compare previous cycles and previous price action, are we compare or is the 200 SMA, weekly SMA, more important? Or is the need to fulfill price action patterns, right, in the past more important? Like a lot of people are saying we're right here. Like we're just going through right here before we go. Like, okay. I just don't know which one is more important. Which one is more important? Let me know in the chat. I know there's a delay, guys. Which one is more important? Is the 200 SMA more important or the need to fulfill this more important? Oh, there was a typo, by the way, I think in Blau's thing, but he admitted, he recognized it too. Let me see here. I don't think I see anything here. I know there's a little delay, so you guys might not too. Seriously, guys, please let me know. Let me know in the chats. Which one is more important when you guys are actually, because, you guys know my opinion. So Adam thinks the SMA is more important than fulfilling the actual, okay. The 200 is more important. I kind of lean that way, but like, I also understand, and also, or the EMA, whatever, EMA, 200, SMA, whatever. I want to put that caveat out there. I think the SMA or the EMA is the more important thing of the two, because again, just if you think about it, we have that saying for a reason, right? If things don't necessarily repeat themselves but rhyme, like technically they don't have to repeat themselves so. I don't know. That's interesting though, that everybody's saying basically the EMA or the SMA is the more important of the two, because I get this conversation all the time when you get into the details or start hacking the weeds with a lot of people. They're like, yeah, but if you look at the total market cap of crypto before, like it did this and did that, like we didn't even do that yet, so we haven't felt max pain. I'm like, but we got, like, according to the EMA and the SMA, we're at max pain. Right? It's interesting. It's just like an interesting conversation. And then people go, no, we could go further. But according to like years of that, like we're at max pain. How do you measure max pain? The money flow on market cap on the weekly is red. That always marks the bottom. Yeah. I mean, and don't get me wrong. It's just food for thought, right? It's a conversation. Like, I like having these as well. Like, I'll probably will have one later on Twitter Space, so that people can engage with that. But like, I've heard, doing these and stuff like that and hosting Twitter Spaces, and I'm sure you guys have as well, both sides. And it's so, I don't want to say it's hypocritical, but it's like, pick one. At some point, you got to pick one. What tells you that max pain and that true, like, hurt was there? Is it a 200 SMA, or is it like when we completely rhyme with a price action or a pattern in the past? Brent says, see, that's what I'm saying. Brent says max pain hasn't happened while Cardano is still holding the 18. I agree with that. I agree. I thought it was gonna be something I actually agree with that. What the hell is that all about, man? Hold on, let me bring up CoinGecko. That what? Yeah. Cardano's still top in the number 7 spot. But you know what? They're so fanatical. They have a die hard, and I don't even know if it's just retail investors. It could be a manipulated like cult following, which, usually when you have a cult following, it is manipulated. But yeah, that is a really good thing too, right? What's up, DPR? Yeah, but I would like to see Cardano out. I would like to see, obviously, Dogecoin's like totally out. I would like to see Shiba Inu totally out. Tron totally out of the top 20. XRP, I'm just going to be honest. I don't believe it. So I would like to see it out of the top 10 at least. I just don't believe like the narrative. I just don't believe it. I don't think banks are going to come and swoop in and like that's the coin and the protocol that they're going to use for remittances and transactions and all this. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. So all you XRP people, I know there's a huge army. BitBoy is your supreme commander. I don't believe you. I don't believe you at all. So I said it. It's whatever. Not that you care about what I say, but you know, yeah. So I agree, Brent. I agree. That needs to go. Let me see here. What's up, DPR? Money flow has been flowing out of BC since early 2021. Interesting. Let me see here. Let me make sure. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to miss anything. Shiba and Doge still top 50. I know. It's so sickening, Bren. Jared says, streaming on the mobile, my work laptop while putting up PLC rack in it. Nice. Don't hurt yourself, though. Pay attention to whatever the hell you're doing, man. I appreciate you stopping in, especially when you're working. Don't get busted, though. If your boss asks what the hell is going on, tell them mind his business. Let me see here. Coin Hodler says Max Payne is the trailing down. The 200 SMA is just the lowest line at the time. And time is relative. Good point. Good point, my friend. So are you saying that the need to fulfill or the need to rhyme to previous price action in cycles is more important then? But that is nice. That's a good deep thinking right there. Your coffee is better than mine, apparently. I know this is off Cosmos, but what are your thoughts on Hex or Hexicans? I'm not touching it. I'm not touching that. Just nothing like that's a personal thing. I just don't like Richard Hart. I think he's an asshole. I mean, he spits a lot of truth, sometimes, but like he's still a douche. Streaming on mobile, blah 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 blah. Read that already. Won't the 200 SMA adjust with market cap? I mean, it's within the 200 SMA. Yep. What's up, Oliver? Hex is a scam. I agree. DPR. What's up, buddy? Coin Holiday. Just like that 20 MA, the 50 MA, and the 100 MA, but the 200 MA is, I can't read, is the bottom for now until it no longer is. Then the TA will look like the 250, the 300, just kicking the can down. I agree. Until, it's the same reasoning behind the trend is your friend until it's not. Like, right? TA it works until it doesn't. I agree. Nice TA post, blah. Yep, I thought that was a really good. He has really good posts, guys. You guys gotta follow blah. Anyways, gotta run later. Ryu, see ya. Go work it out. Go to your job. Or I think it's probably late for him. Get some sleep. Totsins, right? Going on 100%. The need to rhyme price action in cycles. Really, you think you need to rhyme price action in cycles? I think that's kind of like self-fulfilling, to be honest with you. But again, could be right, could be wrong. Yeah, he is annoying, but he does rage marketing so on purpose. Yeah, I mean, like, I get the game he's playing. I just don't like him. So, I mean, it's kind of one of those things, right? Like, again, I don't want to spend too long on Hex or whatnot or Richard Hart, but it's kind of one of those personal things. Like, do you want to support the guy that even, I don't know. It's one of those things, right? It's a marketing ploy. I don't support. If you could have the best thing in the world, if you're a douche and you made it, like, I don't want to support you. So, like, it's kind of douchey. So, like, I used to have. Oh, here we go. Hex. There's the Hex chart on the weekly, on the daily. It is not a bad looking chart. It really is not a bad looking chart. I just don't like Richard Hart. So, for personal reasons. Gotta hop off. See you, Blau. See it, but yeah, I do get you. But no, it's so interesting. Like, I gotta have these conversations on Twitter Spaces, because I like those kind of conversations. Like, right, when you're talking about like what's more important and how people perceive things, right? Like some people weigh things entirely different than others, and sometimes by doing so, you You self-fulfill your own projected thoughts, right? Or like even kept thoughts at times, because some people will argue to high heaven that this is more important to rhyme and that we are in this. But then again, like, you know, if we go by what we have in front of us or what we've had in front of us, the 200 SMA, while does move with the market, is only relevant until it's not, is still there, right? And we do have a pattern as well. So if we're talking about patterns completing, which pattern is more important? Yeah, there's definitely a delay. It's so annoying, by the way, Coin Hauler. I'm sorry. But on rhyming price action with cycles, the EBB and the ebb and flow, EBB, I read that. I'm so Ron Burgundy. Ron Burgundy reads whatever you put on the prompt. The ebb and flow of marketing value creates the cycle, so it's self-fulfilling. So is it self-fulfilling, or is it more self-aware? Good thoughts as well. Good thoughts as well. I don't know. Which one is it? Chicken or the egg prophecy? That's right. It is. I don't know which one. Oh, actually, there is totally off topic. See, it's not working anyway. I still rant, Bren. This having nobody on it's not working. It's probably worse because I rant more. There actually is an answer to the chicken and egg theory. Like there was a scientific answer. I'm not going to get into it, but I remember actually diving into that, and it was like there were two different bird type creatures that mated and like evolved, and so the birds came first apparently. I forget where and how long ago I read that, but I remember reading it and going, this mug. I guess the 200 SMA is just a pattern as well. Yeah, it definitely is. All of it is just patterns. All of it is just patterns. And he does, Hodler does have a really good point, right? Like that's why we have that saying, it works until it doesn't. And there's no more, pure truth than that. Like the trend is your friend until it's not. It really is the truth. Because, the price, the markets are alive, and it is emotions. So I like rants. Go for it. Please. I swear. But like I tried to do this without my mods and like it's just not working. Anyway, I'm going to move on. It's a really good, I'll save that for a Twitter space where people can actually engage back instead of typing it out. The ostrich is one of them, right? I forget. It's been so long. It was so long. I gotta look back into it again. Santiago means the West Virginia. Yeah, when Ron Burgundy was describing Santiago. One of my favorite movies. Let's move on, guys. Still, if you guys, again, I'm going to link this one more time. I know it's from Cointelegraph and you guys might have your opinions about them, but it's just information. So take it with whatever, pepper or salt or whatever you take things with. But it is a very interesting thing. If we can hold above 23, we might actually have a good chance of seeing some more further upside. But then again, if we cut back down, you know what that's like. When bull market support becomes the bear market resistance. Let's go into some of our favorite coins in the Cosmos. Again, we're going to start off with Atom. Atom trading for 1170 right now. It's down 0.41%. Not all too bad. Like really, again, we're on the daily time frame. It's not all that bad, guys. Really is not all that bad. If you go to the lower time frames, sure, maybe if you get caught up with those lower time frames and get hyper focused and all this stuff. But even with that, like honestly, excuse me. I got to get rid of this. Since we are... No, you know what? I don't want to get rid of it. I'm actually going to project this out a little bit more just to see what happens there. I'm sorry for so much stuff going on right here. Let me try to fix a couple things though real fast. I'm sorry if it's hard to read, but it is what it is, guys. We're on the 4-hour time frame, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult. So, okay. So on the daily time frame right now, okay, we're still looking really good. Like, I did it again. Go here, boom, bigger picture, right? Lower level of support that I'm watching. We could come all the way down here, which would be the 0.5 in this lower level of support, which is right around $10.72, and be still absolutely fine. Trend intact long term. All we'd be doing is cutting back through, which was once resistance. Again, not holding up as support, threading through it. Hopefully we'll see price action for the rest of the crypto markets and the rest of TradeFi as well kind of keep up, but we'll just bounce off this hopefully and carry on over the long term. Again, I do have these fib lines lower down that I'm watching as well. The golden pocket between 720 and then basically $8. It's actually 794. That's the golden pocket range as well if we break through. But we do have many more other things that could catch us if price action comes back down again. That is the 0.5, which is right around 1070, and this lower level of support. If we cut through there, I want to see, again, it just kind of all combines together. Once resistance projected it out. If we cut through that doesn't hold up, we can find support right there and kind of like thread below our support line for a little while. But if that doesn't hold up, we can come all the way down to here, which is about $5.60, and find some support. And then again, right in between the golden pocket is a nice little place for Atom. Again, I've been always preaching to you guys or suggesting that you guys take profits while profits are there. Right now, realistically, if you just zoom out, if you guys, obviously, well, there's limit orders on a lot of different platforms, but like if you guys have taken if you guys were lucky enough to find the bottom, you guys are up 107%, almost 108% from that bottom. On average, from there, if you guys took positions, you guys are still up 89.73%. If you guys caught somewhere down here on the retest, right, you guys are still up 62%. So for God's sakes, take some profits while profits are there. We don't know. Like I'm telling you guys these possible scenarios, but I don't know. Nobody does. So those people like Richard Hart that says, I called the top, I called the bottom, I did this, I did that. Shut up. Because they're just like, nobody knows. Don't fall for that stuff. They either got lucky or they were around about that place. Look, it's super easy, by the way, to be a bear. Super easy to be a bear. Nobody. Anyway, I'm not going to get in it. But anyway. So again, just be prepare, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Those are the levels I'm looking out for Atom. Right now, it doesn't look too bad on Market Cipher B still though. Like, doesn't look bad at all. Does look like we're kind of exhausting right here a little bit with the RSIs and the momentum waves, but still really doesn't look all that bad. Let me go here to Secret. Secret's down 1.5%, so doing a lot worse. RSIs on Market Cipher B and momentum waves. I mean, they don't look terrible. They don't look terrible per se, to be honest with you. And just to remind you, not that long ago, we were back down at $1.04. So even from just a couple of days ago, 10 days ago, you're up 21%. For God's sake, take some profits. Take some profits. We got rejected again on that 0.382 a couple of days ago, came back down, got rejected on our dotted line, which we've been sharing with you guys for a long time, that $1.31 range. Right now, we're just ping-ponging between there. You can see that right there in the past couple of days. We've just kind of been hanging above the 0.5 and this dotted line. So that's a good thing. We're just making that slow stair-stepping movement, right? Hopefully we just make that slow stair-stepping movement back up to this 0.382. That'd be really, really nice. But again, if this doesn't hold up the 0.5, which is right around 126, we can come back down here to these lower levels. If you guys want to take a look at what those are, join the Discord. I posted up in there on Monday. The charts haven't changed. Just watch them. Just watch those lines. Put them on your own chart and then watch them. Juno right now trying to come back up to $6. Trying to come back up to $6. Only down 72% at the making of this video. Like I said before, guys, I knew that we were going to be running into resistance. If it wasn't at the 5, it was going to be the 6. So far, the 6 is holding up as resistance. But honestly, if you take a look at that, all we're making is a Dr. Seuss stair-stepping movement on the charts. And what I mean Dr. Seuss is because Dr. Seuss things look all weird and janky. But we're making that Dr. Seuss stair-stepping movement on the charts, right? Ever so slowly making those lower highs and higher lows. But yeah, like right now we're just, again, and we could do it again. We can honestly do this all over again and come back down here and then back up here and do this and then do that. Like, we don't have to skyrocket. We don't have to skyrocket. So again, not looking all too bad for Juno. We need to have sellers to have more buyers. I don't necessarily don't like buying green candles, so I'm waiting for a daily red candle. It's been a little while since we've got a daily red candle here, so I am waiting for that to happen. Luckily, I have bought, and Maneki has bought as well, a lot of these red candles, and we are in major profits right now. Again, even myself. So again, it's par for the course. This doesn't look all that bad. This doesn't look all that bad. Doom, 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 doom. I'll do those pairings, by the way, Code Harler, on a different day. I just don't want to. I've already earlier been distracted so much with that earlier conversation. My fault, always my fault on that. But I'm trying to stick to just getting that basic structure information out there with the charts that I do have. But I should start putting more pairings, because I know people like to do pairings like that as well in the future. On the future videos that we do. Kava swap. I haven't looked at Kava swap in a long time. We'll look at that when we get into some other more DJ stuff. Jenny stuff. Osmosis trading at 117 actually. Excuse me, down 2.1%. Getting a lot of resistance at 125, like we've been showing for a long time with this dotted line. To be expected. Again, same thing as we could just ebb and flow. Ebb, flow, ebb, flow, ebb, flow, ebb. Like that's. It's fine. We need to have red days to have buyers, and I'm waiting. Admittingly, I have already a lot of osmosis. I reinforced a lot more down here at these levels, thankfully. So, but for those people that are looking for good positions, maybe that believe in the osmosis platform and the Osmo token, I know a lot of other people might tell you other things, and that's fine. You can. I'm not here to tell you what to do financially or not, but I know there's a lot of opinions about platform tokens. I look at this token though, much like how a lot of people view BNB. So if that tells you anything, like that's where I'm coming from when I say a lot of stuff. Like I look at osmosis just like I look, just like how I look at Binance in the same light. Like I look at them that way. I really do. Not all platform tokens are created equal, for sure. Or DEX tokens or governance tokens and stuff, but not governance tokens, obviously, but you guys know what I mean. So yeah, that's where I'm coming with osmosis. I was lucky enough to be able to reinforce a little bit here. It's all house money for me, so we'll see where it goes over the next 2 years, right? And if it gives me another low, if we actually do bleed out even further, like some of our friends were believing that could possibly take place, even myself admittingly could possibly take place, I would just reinforce my positions even more further down. So, that's how I do it. Evmos at 186, 0.37% up on the daily. We're trying to stay above this white line that we shared with you guys for a long time. This 185, that line right there, this line right here. We're trying to stay above that right now. If we can conquer that, guys, really no excuse. Although I will say there's a lot of things with Evmos too. It's really, really weird to chart Evmos, are really, really hard to kind of predict or even give a good idea of what Evmos might do. But really just based on previous movements, there's no reason why we couldn't cut back up to the $2 range and stay around there. But, there's a lot of little things going on with Evmos as well. So just saying, it looks pretty good right now. I think nobody's complaining with a higher $1 price point. I'm not. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be $2. It can be where it is right now. I'm totally happy with what I'm getting in daily rewards. So yeah, I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. But again, I'm ready for things to reverse and come back down, just in case I'm wrong. Always reinforcing my positions with more positions on the way down. You guys know how I do my DCA strategy. If you guys want to see these levels, come check out the Discord or request it in Discord. But it's already there, so you can view it, copy and paste it, put it on your own. These are the levels I'm looking out for. Again, I'm not putting like full positions right here. I split up my DCAing as well by fours, and every position also gets split up into fours as well. So it really helps me ladder in and protect myself and helps me practice proper risk management. So again, those are the levels though I'm looking for deploying more capital. Let's get into osmosis. Let's actually. 7-day Ethereum is up 17.1%. Bitcoin is up on the 7-day 5.4%. BNB, much like osmosis, in my opinion, or osmosis, much like BNB, up 3.7%. Cardano, get out of here. XRP, get out of here. Solana. What do you guys feel about Solana, by the way? It makes me feel so weird. Up 10.2%. I think, honestly, here's my humble opinion. And I, full disclosure, hold a little bit of Solana. I think it has so much funding that they'll find a way to make it work. Period. It has so much problems though. Polkadot. Why don't you just let us tap you out and you just let us absorb you, like Majin Buu in Dragon Ball, in the cosmos. I'm not hating on you and you daughters, but I'm just saying, like, the only reason you're here is because you guys conned people to lock your guys' dot up for 2 years. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna be really. I want to see. Actually, I gotta do that homework. I'd be really surprised. I want to see what happens when a vast majority of these lockups become liquid again, become fluid again. Liquid. I will say that. Become fluid again. I'd like to see what happens with that market cap. Dogecoin, get out of here. Avalanche. I don't know. I like Avalanche too, but like, I don't know. This is something that I'm always worried about. Lido. Should be, get out of here. Tron, get out of here. Leo token. These are things that freak me out sometimes. These platform tokens like Leo, OKB, and all this other stuff. Like, you got a bigger market cap than Cosmos. What? And then Kronos, FTX, Uniswap, Litecoin. While it's fast to transact, get out of here. Cosmos Hub, though, trying to fight back up to 3.5 bill. 3.5 bill. Come on, baby. You can do it. You can do it. And then I'd like to see it get into the fours again. If we can get into the fours, then we can maybe slide back to its 20 spot where it belongs. Slide back into the 20 spot. But I just want to go over the top 20 or 30. I think soon we're going to be making moves in the Cosmos Hub at least. Let's see what's going on the Osmosis platform. Big movers. Let's see what's happening here. Probably Neta or Ion again. Let me see. Oh, no. Ion down 8.25%. Almost down $150 something from the day. Ion was surprising the hell out of me. I know Neta by you guys gotta. How many of you guys are staking Neta? How many of you guys did that whole Neta staking things? What did you gotta lock it up for like 16 weeks or something like that? Neta at 153. Man, Neta, talk about falling from grace. Interesting things happening though with Neta. Iris Net up 1.3. Tgrad up 27.35. Somebody was asking in our Discord about Tgrad. You guys let me know. I haven't kept up much with Tgrad. I'm sorry, I'm saying it wrong. But this chart is beautiful. This chart, I mean, look at that's beautiful. I'm not even gonna lie. That's beautiful. Whoever caught this, let me go back real quick. Go away thing. Hate that about their charts, guys. Whoever caught this, look at that bottom right here. Oh my gosh, you guys are murderers. Good on you guys though. Look at that on the 4-hour time frame. What is that measured move? 170. Oh my gosh. Somebody tell me about it. 91 days locked for Neta. No idea if it's worth it. Me neither. Nope. But I might as well. I'm gonna keep it long term. You talking about Neta? Somebody tell me about what's happening here. What's up, Adam Bum? I don't have any. The bad thing is I refuse, just out of principle, to buy green candles. I very rarely ever buy green candles. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. All right. Akash network moving again. Really weird. Really, really weird. This freaking Akash, I swear. I gotta get back into trading Akash. Persistence up 4 points. What is happening with persistence lately? It's been having good days lately, I feel like. What's going on with no? Well, they have I feel like every single time, I guess not. I feel like every single time I looked at it though, it always like showed me an up chart. Nope, that's not an up chart at all. Okay, I was wrong. Maybe I was looking at something else. I feel like the past couple of days though, this has been up in price change. Maybe I'm wrong. Boom. Take a look at a couple other things. Dig chain up again. Look, remember when I said that the other day? It was like a $3,000 buy. Somebody moved it. And then they did it again and again. Like, pff, makes you feel so bad sometimes. Makes you feel so bad. But yeah, that's for the most part, that's what I got, guys. I'm gonna chill out for a second. Look at that. Even with all the ranting, I could make these streams really a lot shorter, guys. So maybe it is better. I don't know, but that's basically all I got for charting. We do have some governance happening right now that you guys need to be aware of. SIF chain, you guys have some things to vote on there. Osmosis, regular incentives. I don't even know what the hell this is. What the hell is this? Injective. What is this? What? Shinto. What is Shinto? What? I'm guys, I admittedly cannot keep up with all this stuff. What is Shinto? What is that? In any case, you guys got voting for that. Stargaze, marketplace contract, Kava, Gravity Bridge, Chihuahua. I can't say it, guys. I just can't say it. Secret, Sentinel stuff. Basic proposal stuff that you guys need to be aware of. Somebody fill me in. What in the heck is this Shinto? Plus certificate coin? No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't feel safe with my EU. Yeah, guys, gotta watch out. So the E, that whole, because I know a lot of people were like, with the USDC thing with Tornado Cash. A lot of people are like, well, we can go to E or what am I trying to think of? NGM and E Euro, but like you guys got to remember, they're just now starting to go through the stuff that we were going through with our decision makers in the Fed on their ends over there. So yeah, watch out for that. And now Maker wants to reserve DAI with ETH. That feels like LFG all over again. Yeah, if it's weird, that's weird. I heard that. That was weird. That was really weird. Let me actually take a look real quick. Is there any like notifications here? Look at Maneki. You guys don't forget, follow our Maneki account as well. Well, I guess for some of you guys that don't hold a Maneki, it's not going to really matter. But if you guys want to keep up to what we're doing, kind of, sort of, you guys can do that. But if you guys are holders of Maneki, make sure you guys follow that account. Liquid staking on Juno coming. Liquid staking is coming to Juno this quarter via Quicksilver protocol. There you go. Like that. What's Comdex saying here? Comdex saying something. CMST. I guess everybody's gotten over the CMDX issue, right? They're still pushing forward with Harbor and CMST. So another kind of over collateralized stable. Well, not another, but an other type of stable, which is over collateralized. Could put in Osmo. It's like a Osmo. I've been saying that for a while. Osmo stablecoin. Let me go back here and see some of these other things that people may have posted. There was an update on Kepler Wallet. That was pretty cool. Fear and Greed. Blau posted earlier. Bring back Extreme Fear. We're at a 42 apparently. So that's good, right? That's good. We're getting out of that. We're kind of getting into that more neutral-ish kind of place. Loop, again, is going to be launching their traders NFTs on Tuesday of next week. They had to postpone it. Yeah, I don't see anything else crazy happening out there. Crescent, I don't know how many of you guys use Crescent Dance. They actually have a mobile application available now, so that's kind of cool. But and again, if you guys don't use Glassnode, please do. And you don't have to pay for it. I mean, I think you can do like really cheap. I used to have like the super expensive one, and I stopped because it's so expensive. But it is still useful to kind of take a look at what's happening with Glassnode and their charts and whatnot. Lots and lots of good information for people. The number of active addresses, you can see the distribution, exchanges, long, short term, like all kinds of stuff here, guys. The miners, it's a really, really, really good place to kind of get some information. It's admittingly as well, very confusing. It's also admittingly very confusing to kind of go through some of these charts if you don't know, what you're looking at. But yeah, that's what I got right now, guys. That's what I got right now. Any questions at all? I know there's a little bit of delay, so I'll just wait a little bit. I know there's a little bit of delays. So we got like 10 minutes before we're gonna wrap it up. Trying to read through the chat here. By the way, I appreciate you guys coming each and every day. I'm a little bit of alpha for the show. I am trying to admittedly restructure a few things. Even with the overall look and theme, we will also have more interactive kind of things that will be happening for the viewers. I'm trying to make it in a way. I don't know. This is I'm really, really giving out some unconfirmed and I don't know if it's realistic or not, but I want to make it in a way to where maybe with some of the functionalities that we have recently in our ecosystem being available, I want to find a way to where I can make this more interactive and more productive for you guys. I want to watch what I say, right? Like I can't say anything about profits or anything like that, but I want to try to find a way to incorporate. And I think I have a couple of ideas to incorporate like activity in the channel. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. It's going to be a lot more professional, and I'm going to have to be a lot more professional-ish with this structure. I'm still going to keep my goofy rants and stuff like that, but like I am trying to make this more beneficial always for the viewers, the users, and the IBC gang members and the cosmonauts in the Cosmos ecosystem to come around and spend your time watching this channel. And also on top of that, I am trying to work on making a idea that was admittingly not mine, kind of mine, but admittingly was grown with the community as well, and having regular people from the viewers, if they so choose to, come and join me on a set date every 2 weeks and kind of like have a round table discussion about, what they're seeing in the markets and how they're feeling. Maybe even discuss, not personal stuff, but like their travels and how they've gotten to the Cosmos, where they came from and who, how they're viewing things and stuff like that. I think that's really fun. And just another way for people to participate in the show on a more personal level, to get more involved and to feel more, because I want you guys to feel, the people that come here and just listen to me and support, like I want you guys to know that I appreciate you guys. So I'm trying to find ways that you guys can interact more and feel more engaged and feel more ownership, because I do think that this IBC gang channel and the Discord, it's not, I don't consider it mine ever. Like you can ask anyone of my mods or anybody I've talked to. I say that all the time because I want people to fully understand. I really don't feel like it's mine. I feel like it's everybody's, and I want people to feel like they are, equal in a sense to the people next to them. So I'm trying to find innovative ways to make that happen. So, hopefully you guys think that's a good idea, having people on the show twice a month, at least. And so we can have like round table time. We can have like average investor time. We can have protocol people. We can have project launchers, like NFT launchers as well on, and do all kinds of fun stuff with that. But again, I'm trying to look for, to top that off, I'm trying to look for ways to where the people in chat can interact and earn something for interacting and being here each and every day. Whether it's badges, you know, like let me know in this as well, guys. Do you guys? I used to be a decent Twitch streamer, right? I was a fitness streamer. I did all my powerlifting stuff. It was just because I was lifting anyway, and I would just stream it, and like it was fun. But I'm thinking of a way to, like, should I also do maybe twice a week where I do Twitch streams for the IBC and just make a whole new channel there, or maybe even just rebrand my old channel and start streaming their crypto related stuff, because there, like, there's a much easier way. And look, YouTube, I'm just going to be honest with you guys, probably ban this stuff just because I'm talking about competition. I won't dual stream YouTube. I'm just saying it's a lot more easier for the streamer and the viewers to interact with each other and also exchange amongst each other as well. So like, I don't know. It was just a thought. Let me know about that. Let me know what you guys think about that as well. I appreciate you, Chad. IBC Roundtable is a cooler name. I want a Freaker Fly badge. Yeah, like that would be cool, right? To get badges and stuff like that as well. So I'm trying to think of stuff like that, guys. So be on the lookout for that. And then also I am working on for the IBC. I've said this a couple of times as well, so it might be me just regurgitating mouth vomit. I'm sorry, that's TMI. But like, I am working on another arm, or like in general, the whole IBC LOC to kind of merge into more of a media thing. But my ultimate goal is to, of course, help promote what we have in this space, because the whole reason why I started this is because I think we're already, you and I being cosmonauts, guys, are in the right ecosystem by far. So I think, you know, just in that, you guys are a step above most people in the crypto industry or crypto space. But with, you know, all the great technical things that we have, I think we really do by default, just by the way that Cosmos is being self-sovereign and promoting individuality and, you know, all this other stuff, we do a horrible job promoting what we have. And so like, I've always like had this big grand idea that I wanted it to be more of the one-stop shop place that you could come and get as much Cosmos content as possible. And also letting all those people that are helping deliver that content still remain sovereign and independent at the same time. So I'm working on a really big project in that sense, which again includes always the viewers, because you guys are the most important people. And so again, I'm working on that, and I'm trying to make sure that it's always more beneficial to you guys for doing so. But yeah, big project that I'm working on. All of you guys that are here, please know I recognize you guys. And if I can make this dream or goal a thing, you guys will be recognized. So I'm just saying, like, I see it. I see the support, and I will recognize it. So yeah. What's up, Sirius? Never been on Twitch, but also like to see what it's all about. Yeah, like, so I could do a Twitch thing. If you guys want, like, or would be interested at all, let me know about that. I think that would be really, really fun to do, like a Twitch stream too. But I don't know if anybody, like, yeah. All right, guys, have a good lunch. But with that being said, I am also admittedly working on, this is top secret, but I'm going to give you guys breadcrumbs. I'm working on a huge other project with somebody that you guys know, or another entity in the space that is, in my humble opinion, other than myself, focused and committed to being chain agnostic entirely. Maybe you guys know who I'm talking about, but I'm working on something really, really, really important and cool, and could change the landscape for all of us with these individuals. Again, you guys have probably seen them a lot more on Twitter, but yeah, Just letting you know that too. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. It's about 10:30. Look at that. I did good. I did good. Yeah, and Twitch is way less delayed too. So I'm going to be jumping in my Discord for a couple of minutes. If you guys want to join me in the general chat for Discord, and we could talk about it there, guys, if you guys have a moment. If you guys don't know, check out the links down below. There is the Discord information. Also, while you guys are looking down there, please do me a huge favor. If you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell notification. It really means a lot. It really does help not only me, but everybody in the Cosmos ecosystem, because the more people that see these videos, the more exposure Cosmos gets. And that's a win-win for everybody, right? It's a win-win for everybody, guys. The markets look like they're doing pretty good. Atom back up in the green right now, trying to come back up to $12. Juno trying to push back up to $6. It's trying really, really hard, guys, right now. Bitcoin trying to get back up to 24. Do not ignore what I was telling you guys about this expiry, guys. Do not ignore this. Again, I know a lot of you guys want to self-fulfill your guys' own bearish thought processes. The facts are the facts. Info is info. It's there. Be ready for it. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here, guys. You guys have a good day. Peace. I'll see you guys in Discord. Get out of here. Bye. Get out of here. Do something else.